have to fight. No, we don't have to fight the divine beast. It's. I don't believe it's possible that we have to fight the divine beast. What I may be willing to believe is that we're gonna have to like do some things to go on the divine beast and wake up the good guys. Robot flees from Breath of the Wild timeline to save another timeline.
The time-traveling guardian contained records with a depiction of the...
Oh, so this is not the same story. This is like two different timelines. This is like... I thought that was pre-Breath of the Wild.
These records also included an image of a scene in the west of Hyrule.
I'm sorry. You know, it was not that obvious. When I don't have the info and you're like, I know shit, and I'm like, I don't know shit.
That Rivali and Urbosa still stood.
Fair enough.
Zelda and her party rushed
Fair enough.
to rescue them while there was still time.
Okay. Make use of updraft to soar high into the sky. Yeah, we had that in another map. It's okay to not know shit. Thank you, Evie. That's very appreciated. Someone's on my side. But yeah, I didn't know. Oh, okay. So we have to fight the Calamity now. The Blights, not the Calamity. Well, they're kind of part of it. Okay, so they do not. They didn't lose yet. Considering the fact that they had to fight the Blights.
Just a scratch.
The Blight we get against each of the Guardian kind of makes sense. It's like Urbosa is always equipped with her metal weapon. He's always flying away, making him probably a decent target. A decent target actually for a decent pick as a Rivali killer to some point. The good perb. Oh. Yeah, no, that's another timeline. Okay, that explains a lot of things. That explains why they did not grow old. Wait. Kinda. Okay. For my defense, that explains why they did not grow stupid old. I did not understand why out of Impa, everybody else was still looking exactly like they did in Breath of the Wild. No, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to like wrap my brain around this. Which sounds easy at first, okay? I'm gonna have to try to wrap my brain around it. In Breath of the Wild, they are dead. Okay, and in this one, they survive this place, like this situation. Here, I'm probably not alone. Like, story-wise, it's not bad, but I'm probably not alone to feel like this game, since it's a Dynasty Warrior with Zelda skins, does not feel like a Zelda game. The story is fine, it fits. No, well, ish. Yeah, we probably missed that. That was a waste. Attack him together. Get our bar. And accidentally kill the black mob. Also, Breath of the Wild is 100 years after this loss. Yeah, that we had an idea of it, but like, someone came with an explanation. Why is Koga still the same after 100 years? That's the guy that kind of confused me. Did he just found like an elixir of immortality and did not share with anyone else? Koga does get older. Oh, okay. So you're telling me that in Breath of the Wild, Koga's old. He sure hides it well behind its mask. That's very tough. He's 100 years old. plus. And he's still fine. Is Riju an adult in Breath of the Wild? Riju is a child, but like it's 100 years later. So what happened to Riju? Did she also find a way to just like outplay old age? By just being a princess and having an anti-electricity crown on her head all the time?
Steel yourself.
Is this a thing?
I am ready.
She got time traveled by the robot.
It's time.
I will learn that soon. This is what I understand, right? Everything makes sense. Hopefully. Boom, boom. Or maybe it don't. No, it's not very clear. Okay. That is a theory. Because like she would basically have left our people without a queen for 100 years. But the robot is able to make time travels. Okay. But not even time travel at that point, like dimension travel at that point. Because if I follow what you're saying, everything that happened in Breath of the Wild, it's either this one's canon or the other one's canon. Both kind of can't be together.
I am ready.
Unless, like, Zelda does not care about logic and chronology, which we kind of came to the conclusion that they did not. They do not. And they just, like, send stuff that fits together, gives us a reincarnation vibe, and are just like, yeah, that people will like it. They will find explanation to it. They will make game theory around that. We don't have to work the second part of that, like, questioning they have here. Hopefully I can just heat myself down. Yeah, we can. And that's B, I believe. Yep. Fire Moblin. Oop. We're not full yet. We are.
Steel yourself.
Riju is not supposed to be even more. Okay. So
It's time. It's time.
she will be in both places. So it's time and dimension travel. Yeah, it's. Yeah, I don't. It's okay.
Can't stop.
I love the fact we agree on the fact that Riju here is nonetheless a scripture error. Like, it makes no sense that she's there. I'm not good at dodging last second. Like, we dodge, but we don't do it like close enough to the last second to make it really worth. Up. What's next? Head toward the divine beast Nabor's. If it's the horse, the cow, the camel, that thing, yeah, Nabor's is the cow. I'm so down for it. I loved its rush ability, even though it made the game, like, his map kind of... How to define that? Ridiculously easy? Yep, that's gonna be how we're gonna define that. Here. So, here's the question. We killed like 7k things very easily with every one of the beasts. How will they make it make sense? Okay, we need to defeat the electric Lino. Hi, sir. Apparently, we have to have a talk, so...
Steel yourself.
Fix that.
I am ready.
Boom. Let's try to grind you the most we can. Once again, just before I do his move.
I am ready.
Yep. That did not win the way I thought it would.
It's time.
Where is he? Okay. Oh, that did not count as a knockoff that time. Maybe it's because they were too close from each other.
It's time.
Ow? In the rain like this, sir? You're playing a hard game. It's fine. He's kind of chill.
It's time.
I missed my dodge, like, by a lot. That could have been blocked easily. Oof. That's fine. And that might be the last A we need. But Riju is supposed to exist in about 100 years. So, like, the best explanation you have, if you want to kind of make sense out of it, is that the robot knew what was happening in Vanaboris, and his solution was to go in the future to gather a child warrior princess and bring her back to her
Vile creature. How is it moving
like
that?
grandma to help her beat the hell out of Eternal Black Ganon.
I thought
That's it, right? That will exist 100 years later, even in this time. Okay. So
listen.
they went into another dimension, picked up those two warriors that were child to go and help their grand father and mother. Same dimension. Okay, even worse. Okay. Supposing that, like, they would... Oh, I thought I was playing him fun. I was like, no, I'm not ready. And Urbosa. I didn't play Urbosa for the whole game. That would have been a shame. Where is he? Okay, I couldn't just target him. I have a big feeling he's going to use Stone Move and we're going to be able to stop him with Sanity or something like this. Dodge. Boom. Flurry Rush. No, he's way more similar to the other enemy of this game, actually, than I gave him credit for. Big move. It seems Calipze does not understand the concept of time travel. Do I? Okay. The whole idea of time travel gets so many different explanations from one person to the other and from one lore to the other. I do not even feel that as a check onto my ability to think correctly, you know? Here? Because, like, time traveling in the future, at the moment, those characters are fighting for their lives. If I go in the future to get their grandchild, this is supposing that their loss will still make that grandchild able to come to life, you know? Yeah, you get Future's champion from a world that might actually never exist. If you know what I mean. I got Slim. I want my mark, but I think he blocks my attack. So that kind of stopped me from getting them. And he's also kind of quick, making it even more fun to try to get them. Flurry Rush. Weak point smash. That should give me my mark. Or not. Oh, yes. Robot made it exist by giving them a win. I like how this is extremely terrifying. Hey, thank you, Kesma. Thanks a ton for your presence. I will give you a little shout out after that fight. Just like... I can do it. Wow. This. And finish the work. Look, I will not even play fair. So, this is theorizing that they give them the win. But can he even give them the win if that future did never did exist at first? We both agree that this is like, depending on how you see future being affected by today's event. Yeah, by giving them the win, that makes them exist, but they only exist if they get the win because they existed, which like is one other of those stupid time loop problem. We both agree on that. That makes no sense to just do time travel in stories. We know it. It's that weird spot where people are like, yeah, it makes sense, and then we're like, yeah, but does it? And that's why if like time travel ever happened without the win, they exist too. Maybe they would not. And here's the big thing, like if Urbosa's die now, will she get the granddaughter? You know? Thank you for the lurk, Peasant. Extremely appreciated. Guys, if you don't know my friend Peasant, go drop some love toward their way. They are wonderful as well. Breath of the Wild is where they lose. And they all exist there. Okay. But then did they really lose?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Suck him up all together? No, sir. I say he's cheated. Oh, that was a good abuse of his like misposition.
I am ready.
They won in the end. They lost the battle. Okay. Okay.
It's time.
Okay. I missed my dodge by a lot. It's been a while that we didn't have to use a potion, but I think it might be the case there. Boom. That's good. He's so big that he counts for a lot of my like ghost damage, clone damage. Pretty much done. Good. Oh, there was 2 Hinox, a fire and a ice one here. I think the apple I get after I'm full of my apple will just like go straight into my HP. And on that, I may be wrong. Who's fighting him? I think Link is already on the case. Or no, Urbosa's already on the case for some reason. Thing you have for time travel, it makes sense if you don't think too much about it. It's basically like the fun and the problem with Rick and Morty, where if you just accept the fact that you have a big notion of disbelief around it, you're fine. The moment you start questioning, you're like, yeah, we're gonna bullshit an explanation and just be happy about that, you know?
Heal yourself. I am ready.
But I think if we ever get like time travel in the real world, we can pretty much assume that it's gonna be only like one way and into the future. Because if there was the possibility to time travel in the past, we can be sure that by now we would have someone that would like have skipped the ethical part of the thing. Oh no! Well, I fell. It's just bullshit explanation because we have no proof. That's it. But like anyway, even if we tried to have some, trying to make this happen in a anti-chronological way, from the moment it happens, you just break our understanding of time as it is, and you break like how technology can progress. So yeah, if you have to imagine it happening one way, from the past to the future, or from the present to the future, we don't even really know. if it would make multiple reality or just one. I'm in the team that kind of want to. Man, I don't want to believe in the multiple one. I don't want to believe in the multiple one because it would be too messy. And it would give some argument to the people that believe they could be more than what they are, you know? Like in another reality where you are always pretty much the best thing you can be, depending on what you live through and what you took as a decision in your life, like the consequences of the multiple decision you took. I'm really not into team multiple reality. I think this is harder to make sense out of than the one where reality just gets rewritten. But then if it does get rewritten, what do we even do? Like, why are we even? That's how I'm gonna like phrase that question. Because we are just like an optional thing that may be deleted on the whim of someone having the power to go back in the past, you know? What is it worth if we can get rewritten so easily? So basically, if you're not playing Himpa and you do not fill up your bar so quick, the trick is just to use these little moments that you have to counter an enemy with the right power and get the weak point smash. This is how you damage the champion easily. That's how I think the game is made to be. White mane Lindel. Cooler do you look? Oh man, you are alone, which makes you probably a scarier target than a lot of the other guys. Oh, not so much. Like you're exactly like the other Linen. Weak point man. Different decision. The other reality have different results. If they do, what if like you would have another reality of Ueda that the only different decision he took was actually just to change the color of their hair, and you'd be like, man, why did they do that? You know, why did they need a second reality just to change the color of their head? May not be the best for this Calipze. I mean, I think it comes with the risk of wanting to believe in like alternate reality in which we didn't do our bad decision, knowing that these bad decisions are part of the reason why we are who we are, you know? Like there's a lot of shit I decided to do that were not the most optimal for any Calipzes, okay? And instead of regretting them, I'm in the team that like embrace this mistake. They make you who you are. You might actually hate the version that did not took those bad decisions even more. So yeah, I think it's maybe more scary to think about all this alternate reality than the opposite. You accept the alternate reality, but you still accept the consequences of your acts. I think I'd rather go for like everything's got a consequential. To a certain point, Divine Beast Van Meadow. Okay, cool. I think this one was like duplicating itself, right? Oh, Meadow is the flying one. One's the gunner. I like him. I really love this light. It gave the feeling that you were fighting like a Calamity Ganon version of Mega Man.
Order.
He's first. Windblight Ganon. Shard of Calamity Ganon. Good.
What? That thing's still standing?
Yes. And yet, I can't help but feel that the wind may finally be at our backs.
Maybe it's because we are now like 5 versus 1. Right, Burb? That feels fair.
Never cease.
And that's without counting the... Woo! Wind bump! Oh, Lord. Okay, so nothing. I lost all my clones for now. But if you read this as these Blight never got beaten because the robot got some champion from a maybe future, the Breath of the Wild kind of thing kind of makes sense. Here.
Steel yourself. I am ready.
Explode the big boy. Put some pressure. That was nothing. My ult, it's like a freaking tissue. Here. I want to be better at doing the dodge and counter move. Boop, 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 boop. Sir, stay calm. I don't know where you are, but I think you're still here. Okay, he was. Surprise. I think we got it. We still got it. Let's go. Now it's time for charging. Big dancing move. Oh, we broke his defense. That's good. The clones are just like violently disappearing. I guess it's part of the deal. I think we dodged by like just getting out of the map for half a second. Yep. One last mark. Oh, I don't like this spark move. It's just like the AoE of it is hard to deal around, to play around. I got burned. Let's go. Oh, we still see it. That time he looks like a plant. Good. Wait for him to like rise back before I do the bomb. Let's go. And this is probably the last boss of that map. I love like how over the top these boss fight feels.
Excellent. Success.
And the map is done. Oh. Oh, they're not dead. They ran away. We just saved the egotistic boy. Got a new friend, which is Kaku? Was it? Kaku? Ooh. Devoted Dashi. That looks stronger than what I had. This looks better also. Let's run. Nope. Your fighting weapon is actually the thing you put on your seal. Your walrus. The same difference. Teba and Riju. Okay. And you also got a seal. Okay. I feel like those character kind of comes late to the party. Told me I'm like halfway through
Now
the
then.
game.
First, I owe you my
Yeah,
gratitude.
Patricia. Patricia.
Thank you for your help.
Patricia the Sand Walrus. Okay. Great name for a Sand Walrus. I would not have named it any other way.
Read you sent. We could not have prevailed without your aid.
This is a lie.
I would not presume to take credit.
Fine.
We, all of us, fought as one.
Do they ever explain that the little robot is the one that saved them?
Well, we would have been just fine without you. But I suppose it's better that you were here.
I never thought the champion would be so...
Hold that thought for now.
Egotistic? Or oh no. He's trash talking Link too.
Hyrule Castle.
Ooh. Maybe Urbosa does not prevail without what?
Well,
What?
you see-
That sound like one of the worst joke. Like add an S to that and it sounds even worse. But Urbosa just like she got the look. Give it to that character at the very least. Like she looks insanely powerful.
Divine beasts. Link and his forces were bolstered. Together, they successfully saved Rivali and Urbosa. Following Zelda's revelation of Hyrule
Also,
Castle's
Rivali is a
fate,
douchebag. Rivali is
and Tails
very
steeled
much
themselves,
always trash talking you.
readying to confront the horde of
Very
guardians.
egotistic, very much like he's the guy that's gonna look at you and be like, I'm lifting more than you do. Gonna do, huh? Divine Beast, Van Meadow. The ZR change. No, okay, they just tell me some stuff about how to use the Divine Beast. Guardians! An army of marching. What? Okay, good. That's why we took back the Divine Beast. Because they were being popped like eggs. Is that the next quest? I guess the birds are the ones shooting on them? Yeah. Okay. Sheesh. I like those two pigeon. Just for the fighting style they got, you know? Did you just shoot my way? Yep.
There he is. The champion of the Rito.
Well then.
I feel like he's not satisfied by how his grandfather was acting.
Vah Meadow's divine power!
So the map continues, but Vamedo fights. Why not Boris? Probably bored. Both. You hate Rivali to your core. I can easily understand why you would hate Rivali to your core. Rivali got like a strong douche vibe. It is by design. There is no question here. They made him look like a douche and act like a douche. Maybe I have a little bit of a less hard time with Rivali just because of the way that I play my my parts in my games. There is a little vibe of Rivali that I take some time out when I play either a bard or a paladin, like, you know, just a little too much. You do the right thing or I'm kicking you out of the group. It's I would not act upon it, but that's something that is easy to roleplay for me. Here. That's a lot of shit to explode. Can we just do this? The Lino are just violent. They're like, oh yeah, you are a divine beast. Why would I care? I'm gonna shoot at you like it's running out of stuff. Here. All the other creatures are kind of scared when you shoot at them and they just enjoy what they're doing. Okay, big, like, okay, this big boy. I'm pretty sure we gotta take care of this or it's gonna cost us. Is he gone? Is he gone already? That totally failed. That was a waste. Okay, this thing is dead. This is way too much thing to do on a single map. Like, I think it's what I don't like in those herb maps. You have too many things to take care about in the same time. At the same time. Your goal is actually to destroy the outpost. You need to find them, but while you do so, you're getting attacked from the bottom part and from the hub part. You're from 100G. Okay, they're talking together. About where they come from, apparently.
Wonders never cease.
Let's go. Get that. And the speed of that bird is abysmal. I think that's another thing I kind of despise out of it. Here. How do you know where those camps are? Like, they shine a bit, but not that much. Are they supposed to be the big dots on the map? No. Not even. That could have been that easy, but clearly not, right? The game started showing them to me. Thank you, game. And Windlight Ganon is back. He wants your attention so much. Let's give it to him. And while I care about him, I'm not like busting the thing on the ground. Like, I'm not doing the main quest. He's gone. Fine. A few more. Oh wow, I totally missed out that whole section. Not sure if that's gonna work. Probably not. Blow this. Go. It's kind of an easy. Oh well, you turn over like by a lot when that happens. We are missing out on so many things. I think we got it. Okay. Just need to turn. We're gonna kill that on the way. And we have to kill 4 more bases. That's good. That one did not want to break. Look at map with red dot. Yeah, but the red dot also show a lot of like little enemies. And now let's kill the blight. Poop. Take these hits. That's some free damage for you. And we're just gonna put pressure. Kind of blocked. Easy strike. He's dead. Like, we have way too much HP for him to be able to go through everything. Oh. Big cleanup. Happens when you play 2-player to this game and you are in the wind light and you get into the Divine Beast. Do you share controls, or like, is it only one player gets to play and the other one watch? Divine Beasts are single player, if you recall correctly. Okay, good. At least they're kind of short maps, so worst case scenario, when I'm gonna play with my wife, I'm gonna be like, yeah, enjoy your time, die once or twice, and be back in 20 minutes. I'm kidding, by the way. She's better than me in most video game we're playing, so don't take it too much for cash, okay? She's a very good video game player. She just does not have as much time to play lately. So we got Tepa. which is okay. I'm not sure if he's supposed to be like meta or not. And she's the walrus rider. I guess that must be your role.